Welcome to our Snippet Academy.
We are very excited to show you our students engaged in our STEM workshops, where we use our hands-on learning approach. In these workshops, students get the chance to engage in our STEM process of designing, creating, testing, and retesting. When students are given the opportunity to engineer a project in a group setting, it helps with the creative thinking process. It allows students to share their ideas with one another and appreciate different ways of thinking. Students are able to help each other in creating a masterpiece they are proud of.
We are excited to present one of our most popular projects, the pendulum painting. It's a project that mixes engineering and art to fit with our STEAM theme. Now, what is a pendulum? A pendulum is a structure where an object is attached to the pivot point of that structure using string, rope, or wire, and swinging that object, allowing gravity to take its course until the object finds its resting point or equilibrium. Now, the students first learn how pendulums work, seeing real-life designs such as Newton's cradle, grandfather clocks, or even swing sets. They learn how the object is dropped, it swings from the pivot point until it reaches equilibrium. Now, there's a lot of heavy math and physics involved using complex functions and calculus, so instead, we like to keep the project engaging by having students create one themselves.
At STEM Academy, we also offer chess workshops. This helps students learn the competitive and intriguing game of chess.
All right, let's talk about setting up the board. Let's do a lesson today about setting up the board. I know you all know how to set up the board, but we definitely have to go through it, okay? Now, this is how the board looks when it's completely set up, okay? There's pawns on the front row in front of the pieces, and then there's pieces on the back row. All right, you get 2 rooks, 2 knights, 2 bishop, 1 king, and 1 queen. All right, the king and the queen go in the middle, and then you put 1 of each on each side of the king and the queen. So, for example, the queen gets a bishop, the king gets a bishop, the queen gets a knight, the king gets a knight, and finally the queen gets a rook, and the king gets a rook. And we're going to divide the chessboards into 2 halves. Okay, on the queen side, half of the board, and the king side, half of the board. So the king has 1 bishop, 1 knight, and 1 rook, and the queen has 1 bishop, 1 knight, and 1 rook. And they both have
Students work together alongside a chess master to understand the rules and moves of this strategic game.
We are excited to show you our Puppet Works workshop. Puppet Works highlights and is a great example of how art and STEM go hand in hand with one another. Using their budding engineering skills, children will learn the fundamentals of building a moving puppet, and they will get to use their imagination as they design their own personal puppet, which is showcased in a puppet show at the end of the workshop. This workshop enhances a child's public speaking skills through storytelling.
Our engineering workshops, along with all of our other offered programming, end with our students presenting their projects to each other. This enables them to develop their public speaking skills, along with encouraging them to use their critical thinking abilities to explain their thought process behind their design.
Alright, I'm gonna mute. Amy, they can hear you. Living with humans never gets old. Mine does this thing where she goes around and gets all my toys. She hides them in a basket, but it's always the same basket in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but then she puts them back in the basket. The same basket. Again. Hello, that's where you put them last time. Humans are cute like that.
Okay, Serenity, I want you to try it again. You want to have more of an attitude. Like, humans, you're so silly. So, like, and then she acts so surprised when I find this. All right, so be like, what's wrong with her? Then it's like, oh, but she's cute anyway. All right, so have a little bit more of an attitude. Okay? Play with a human now. Okay? Try it.
Living with a human never gets old. Mine does this thing where she goes around and gets all of my toys. Then she hides them in this basket. But she always puts the basket in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them. But she puts them back in the same basket again. Hello, that's where you put them last time. But humans are cute like that.
Yeah, good. Good job. Yay. Oh, Amelia wants to go. All right. All right, we'll unmute you. All right.
Well, living with humans never gets old. Mine does this thing where she goes around and gets all my toys. She hides them in this basket, but it's always in the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them. But then she puts them in the same basket again. Hello, that's where you put them last time. Humans are really cute like that.
Oh, that's good. That's very, very good. Hey, you had good attitude there. Very good. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
We're excited to show you our course on stencil programming. There has been a push in recent years to teach children at younger ages about computer programming, with many getting exposure to the Hour of Code on code.org or to Scratch in their schools. When it comes to making,
We'll get started with our STEM challenge for today. So let me just explain how it's going to work this week, okay? So we have 5 total challenges this week. One's today, one's tomorrow, all the way until Friday, the same time at 4:30. And what the point is that every day you're going to get the opportunity to get points. And as you accumulate points, okay, we're going to be giving out prizes at the very end of the week. All right. So all of you already have accumulated points. You already have 2 points just for joining today's section. So congratulations. And then you'll have the opportunity to make more points during the session today. Okay. Now today's challenge is going to be Sudoku. Is anybody familiar with Sudoku here? Have you guys ever heard of Sudoku?
I know how to play Sudoku.
Yeah. Okay. Ashika, Hillary, and Daniel, how about you guys? Do you guys know how to play? Or at least have seen someone play it or heard of it?
Yeah,
So, cool. All right. So before we actually, get the challenge started, I want to make sure everybody knows how to play. So we're going to do a quick, easy one together, just so you guys are aware of the strategies, because Sudoku is pretty complicated, honestly. So at a very, base level, it's pretty simple to understand, but there's a lot of strategies that, are not easy and not obvious to like a naked eye when you're looking at a puzzle. Okay, so let me just explain how it works. So Sudoku puzzle is a 9x9 grid full of numbers, or empty boxes, I guess. They're where the numbers would go. And that 9x9 grid, that 9x9 number grid, is split up into 9 subsections.
Thank you to everyone for taking the time to watch our video and learn about the different programs we offer. At STEM, we love providing a practical, hands-on learning environment for children. As you can see through our engineering, art design, computer programming, puppet works, and public speaking workshops, we aim to give children an opportunity to explore and learn about STEM while using their imagination and creativity. Stay tuned for more videos and let us know which one is your favorite. Thank you.